I am annoyed. Let's skip the pleasantries. We're going to get right down to brass tacks. We're going to be talking about Daniel Jones in this video. Before I do, I'll be live with my man, The Hub, on his channel. And we're going to be talking a little bit of Giants in Washington tonight. Tomorrow, I'll be doing the 6 things on my channel. And then Sunday, I'll be doing the live stream of the game with the Washington football team on my channel as well with my man, The Sports Reaction. That being said, bang that thumbs up and let's get into Daniel Jones. I am done listening about Daniel Jones, positive or negative, criticism or no criticism. I don't give a shit. I'm done listening. I'm tired of hearing about Daniel Jones. The conversation is of Daniel Jones, the guy or not the guy, is irrelevant. And I'll tell you why it's irrelevant. Because you're going to build around him if you like it or not. Because the Giants need to fix their offensive line. The Giants need a reliable wideout. The Giants need a guy behind Saquon that can run the ball when he is not here. The Giants need a number 1 tight end. And I want that all in place, including defense, before we even think about drafting another quarterback. That's why it's irrelevant to talk about Daniel Jones. Because this is what good franchises do. KC, built around Alex Smith, despite him not being the guy, went up and got their guy. And it worked. The Giants built their offensive line. Got a solid wide receivers. And Amani Toomer. Eventually Plexico Burress. And then Ernie Accorsi, when all these pieces were in place, including a defense, went out and was able to mortgage the future to go get his guy. Your next guy is probably not in this draft. You want to argue Trevor Lawrence? That's an argument for a different day. I don't think the Giants are getting the number 1 pick. Maybe they're at the top. Maybe they get the number 2. Maybe. But Trevor Lawrence, probably not coming to Giant. And that's the only kid I could see starting off a rebuild with. You don't start your QB off with a young QB. You know why? Because your next QB you draft, regardless of how high you are in Trey Lance or Justin Fields, is most likely going to be closer to a Kirk Cousins or a Dak Prescott than he is a guy that can put the whole team on his back as a rookie, like an Andrew Luck. That is the reality. So this is why I want the Giants to build, because this is the right way to do it. That's why I'm done talking about Daniel Jones. Because I want to fix the Giants going forward. Because I've gone over numerous reasons why the Giants' future is very bleak on this channel for a reason. Because it's still that bleak. You want to if another channel wants to sit there and harp on Daniel Jones all they want, and they can do it. But this is the blueprint the Giants need to follow. If they do not, I don't give a shit who you draft. You want to argue about a stopgap quarterback? Okay. That's fine. Until you draft another guy because you really don't like Daniel Jones that much, that's fine. That's fine. That's a conversation we're willing to have. But unless you're willing to talk about a stopgap, that's all I want to hear is about how we can improve this offensive line, our weapons, for the next guy to come in here. If you don't think Daniel Jones is the guy, so we can build. And that means simultaneously putting this whole question if Daniel Jones is or isn't the guy to rest as well. Because if you don't have that stopgap guy, who are you going to use as that stopgap guy? Daniel Jones. So maybe, just maybe, you improve the stuff around him while maybe potentially getting the next guy. And maybe he proves to you something. I don't know. But that's what I want the Giants to concentrate on. That's why, to me, Daniel Jones is irrelevant. Either way, it's been OGR Sports, and I'll catch you on the next vid.